much about Halloween.
Welcome to the VHS Schlock podcast, episode 1. This episode will be a Halloween treat, a Halloween special. Do you agree?
I would certainly think so.
Is it your favourite holiday of the year?
It sure beats Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we don't really celebrate that much in the UK, but I do like a bit of stuffing. I don't know about you in November.
I like stuffing all year long, darling.
Yeah, I mean the end of, is it the last Thursday in every November?
I like to get it a bit more frequent than that.
Well, I don't do. That's where I go wrong. Anyway, today we will be covering the desk in spit mainly. But apart from that, we'll be talking about the film Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Somewhat underrated, I feel. An overlooked entry in Halloween films.
Really is. Superb film, really good.
Before that, Rob Zombie got his hands on things.
He did. Did he get his hands on the witch at all?
I have no idea.
No, we won't call Sherry Moon that. She's a lovely girl, really good.
As I'm told.
Anyway, this film was made in 1982 and directed by Tommy Lee Wallace.
That's true.
Or was it by Tommy Lee Jones?
No, it's Tommy Lee Wallace.
Now, this was actually produced by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill.
But not directed.
Not directed at all. Now, I think the idea of John Carpenter was to spin off. He was going to create loads of these different fucking franchises of Halloween.
Separate from the Hadenfield Adventures with Michael Myers and Howard Loomis and Laurie Strode.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you. I actually rented this film on VHS in the 80s. Now, we got it back and we're like, yeah, it's number 3 of Halloween. We're going to get Michael Myers in there. We might even get Jason Voorhees making an appearance. We didn't get that. Anyway, I put it on and I was waiting for Jamie Lee Curtis to run around in a nightgown as usual, that kind of thing. But we didn't get it, did we, with this film?
We did not, no. But what we got was definitely worth observing.
Oh, it really was. I actually love this film from the off. It scared me shitless when I was a kid.
Absolutely. It's often overlooked, but it has equal the amount of atmosphere as the later movies.
Trick or treat.
It does, it definitely does. I don't know why the actual critics and everyone hated this film when it came out. They really did for some reason.
I think it's just because it was a deviation from the norm.
Yeah, no, I do. I think it is. Tom Atkins in it. Now, hang on a second. Before we go into Tom Atkins, not into him, before we discuss him, why has Tom Atkins got a moustache?
I believe it's the fashion of the time.
Tom Selleck?
I believe it's the fashion of the time.
And Tom Savini?
I believe it's just what he does.
No, but why are they all the Toms have a moustache?
That's true. Well,
Yeah.
Tom Savini would probably class more as a Fu Manchu than a mustache.
I don't think he chews a lot, no.
I don't know. He certainly sucks.
I do love a good joke, and this is the best ever.
Now, in this film, Halloween 3, we see a deranged toy maker. He's a multi-billionaire, millionaire. He's gone bloody crazy. Now, what he does in this film, he thinks to himself, right, I'm going to plant a little microchip into these really cheap and crappy Halloween masks created by Don Post. And not get that one in there.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so he tries to kill all the kids. If they tune in at this special, and you hear all this stuff going, 7 more days to Halloween. Then all of a sudden, the kids put the masks on, and bugs and snakes come out of their head, and they die. Now, tell me this. When I was a kid, I kept thinking, were the snakes and all the bloody creatures in the gut in that little microchip?
I have no idea. The masks don't seem big enough to accommodate
That's what I thought.
any kind of creatures, let alone a rattlesnake itself.
Yes.
And surely its tail would have given it away within there. How did such a product pass even quality control?
That's it, but I really don't get it. So how did they appear? I know it was all voodoo and Stonehenge, craziness going on, but that got me. I kept thinking as a kid, right, there's all those snakes and bloody bugs and crickets and goblins. Well, goblins in there, was there?
There may have been a goblin. I didn't see that part of the film.
But how did they get in there? Anyway, it's fantasy.
It's certainly a fantasy.
So when we find out, well, we don't really find out, he has sex with a robot, doesn't he, Tom Atkins?
I believe she was human before that. Spoiler alert. But I believe she was a human before the change.
Was she?
Absolutely.
Because all I kept thinking as a kid was, damn, he's done a robot.
She's certainly organic, that's for sure.
Oh, dear.
It's the strangest film because at what point do you make enough money in life through making the sale of Halloween toys that you think a good spin-off from this line of work would be to not continue making Halloween toys, but make Halloween toys that kill people?
It's true. It's true.
It doesn't support a business plan for repeat business.
No, so what he was doing, he was trying to kill every kid in America. So he's making these masks really flashy and fancy, better than the other ones in the shop. So the kids put them on. All the kids in America die. What does he do next year?
I guess he moves into a different form of business.
That's it. Adult toys, maybe.
Maybe. That could be
Yes.
interesting.
Oh, I like this. I think we copyright that now, maybe.
Absolutely.
Adult toys, adult sex toys.
Now they could certainly accommodate a rattlesnake.
It could be the rampant snake.
There you go.
Yeah, I think
We
we're going
could
to get
possibly
that.
get an endorsement to lovehoney.com.
Love Honey. If you're watching, it was us.
It was us.
It was us. It was us that did it.
We
anyway.
put the snakes in your toy.
We put the love in the honey. We put the gore in the whore. This is good. We've got some catchphrases going on here. Anyway, so this film, Tom Atkins was brilliant in this film.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Really good.
He carries
I love
the
this
whole
bloke.
thing with absolute gusto.
He does. He
and
really does. Whatever that bloke's done many horror films and a lot of schlocky ones, but he does. He puts his all into it.
He does. He's got an opportunity. He knows that with the basis of the film not being related to the other Halloween films, he knows it's on him, and he carries the whole thing on his back.
He does.
perfectly.
He does. Stacey Nelkin. Did she actually? I didn't actually Google her. I don't think many people have.
I don't know.
She's the other actress in it, the lead. Now, has she done any other films at all?
Not that I'm aware
No,
of.
I don't think so. She was really good in it, but she had this kind of look as if she was plastic anyway.
Absolutely. She's certainly more appealing than his ex-wife.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And,
He goes for it. I mean, he's an all-out, sex pest, really, isn't he?
absolutely. He's had a few
Yeah.
drinks, and he picks up a girl half his age. And just as they're about to do it, he asked her how old she is. Very discerning, but he is a doctor, so he obviously doesn't want to have that go against his record.
It's true. Now, I thought, because he's a doctor, why the bloody hell is he getting involved doing detective work?
Wow, why indeed?
I mean, is he a gynecologist or?
I don't know.
But no,
He
really.
certainly deals with a lot of vaginas.
There's definitely a few. But seriously, he's a doctor. Okay, what medicines have you got? What's this? Here's your prescription. He's thinking, no, I'm going after the lead toy, not the lead toy guy, but the head billionaire who wants to make demonic toys to kill kids.
Well, Carl Cochran was his name, and he would have been the lead billionaire to speak of.
I mean, Mr. Cochran,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
he could get into those as well.
You happen to know anything about this Cochran?
at one point in the film, he has a work colleague who sold more toys than anyone come to the factory with his family.
Yes.
He later then kills them in an
Oh, I
exhibition.
love that bit.
and,
An exhibition? Does he do that?
absolutely, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, at what point would you want to work for such a company that treats the most loyal employees with such disregard?
I love that scene when he gets him in there, locks him in the room, and the old rattlesnake comes. Not Trouser Snake. No, that didn't come out till later, did it?
No.
Really good film. So, as a kid, were you scared shitless of this film?
Absolutely, it has
Yeah.
a very, very strong atmosphere,
Yeah.
which is definitely needed for any.
So, how old were you when you first watched this film?
I would have been about four to 5 years old.
I was about the same, I reckon, yeah. I mean, our parents couldn't give a shit. They used to let us watch anything in the 80s.
If it kept us quiet,
It's true.
they were happy.
I mean, the video had only been out, not out of it. What year did you get a video, VHS player?
I think it would have been about 82.
About 82, yeah. I think we won one in a competition because we weren't that rich growing up. Yeah, we got one. We used to go in friends' houses and watch them a lot. So, did you used to rent a lot of VHS tapes as a kid?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And there wasn't any checks about a certification. Are you 18?
No.
On it. It's like, have you got money?
My parents used to send me to the store at 2 or 3 years old to pick up hard copies. That was certainly
Now, this part of the show, what I like to do is channel Michael Caine.
very well.
Okay, right. What I'm going to do is channel Michael Caine and see what he actually thinks of the film. Now, you've got to be involved in this because when I channel him, you've got to ask him the questions. Okay?
Very well.
Okay. It takes about a second. Okay. What the bloody hell am I doing here?
Hello, Michael. It's a pleasure to see you.
Well, what's your name, mate?
My name is Tobias Tannhauser.
That's a bloody long word and a tongue twister if ever I've heard one.
I have been known to twist a few times in my time.
Well, that's bloody rude and offensive. There might be women and children watching this show.
Well, then they should cheer it out.
That's very not nice, is it? I tell you what, every day it's all equality. Haven't you seen the films now? You won't get in a bloody film unless you're equality. Equality control, I call it.
Equality Street.
Equality Street, that's a chocolate. Anyway, I was just cooking my dinner. Today I had beans on toast, eggs and bacon, I'll have you know, with a little bit of tomato sauce, and the wife was in the kitchen. She poured me a pint of beer, my favourite.
It's very early in the day to be drinking, but you've earned it, Michael.
Well,
Sir Michael, in fact.
Sir, but they do call me sir,
They
yeah.
do indeed.
Bloody hell. Anyway, what film are we talking about today?
We're talking about Halloween Free, Season of the Witch. Were you offered the role at all?
I remember turning up on set and saying to the man, Tom Atkins, you're a bad man, but your moustache is out of shape. Groom that bloody moustache. And he said, Michael, he wasn't English, this bloke. He said, Michael, go away. You're not in this film. You haven't done a bloody good film since Alfie.
Well, Michael, tell me, you've done some very good films, or one or two horror films in your time. Bearing your experience, what do you think of Halloween 3?
I bloody loved Halloween 3. I loved the robots. But there was no bloody witches in that film. Very misleading. Season of the Witch. Where was the bloody witch?
Well, I would have thought maybe the witchcraft element would come under Stonehenge.
No, there was no bloody witches in it. I like my films like I like my women. And I'm not going to tell you what that is. That caused a lot of trouble.
Very well, Michael. Thank you for your time.
Well, I'm not going yet. Bloody trying to get rid of me. My favourite film is The Hand. The old horror film. The hand comes off. I'm running after it, chasing it. It's coming at me like this. It's coming at me all the time. Anyway, that's my favourite film. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That's another one. Bloody good film.
I rather liked you in Dressed to Kill.
Not a lot of people have seen that film. Bloody good film.
I think you doll yourself up quite well.
Well, I thank you very much. I did look rather nifty. Not as good as I looked in Alfie. I've got to go anyway. The wife's doing the dinner. I bid you a good year. To round up the actual film Halloween 3, what do you make of it? Score out of 10 for the actual film.
I'd have to give that a solid 7.
7. Do you know what I'm going to give it?
What's that?
Well, no, you're not psychic. I think I'm going for 9.5.
Absolutely.
I love that film. I think Halloween 3 is bloody brilliant. Very underrated. Got slammed by critics, slammed by everyone. Do you know what I actually wish they had done? Spun off.
Yeah, they could have done a lot more
Yeah.
away from the Hayden
Yeah,
film.
I really think they should have done that. I think that was John Carpenter and Deborah Hill's plan, but they never did.
I often argue, if you would have called this film anything but Halloween, I think you would have had
Yeah, exactly.
a film along the
Yeah.
lines of Mouth of Madness.
Definitely.
And other John
Yeah.
Carpenter films.
Definitely. I think they should have, like say, done that and everyone would have bloody loved it.
Yeah.
Just call it Season of the Witch.
Absolutely. I think they could have easily been amongst They Live.
It's hard because I had to use the actual franchise. I think that was probably the choice, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? To go, we use that franchise, everyone would bloody watch this.
Absolutely. But after this, John Carpenter, when he done a film that was like this,
Yeah.
they were non-Halloween related.
No, it's true, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so to wrap up this film, Schlock factor, what would you say the schlocky aspect, the schlocky feel of it, how much out of 10 would you give it?
Well, you've got robots that leak peanut butter when they die, so that alone gives it a solid 8.
That's a schlock. I'll go schlock 5. It's actually, there's a, what budget? 2.5 million, was it?
I
Budget?
imagine something along
Yeah,
those
I think it's
lines.
something like that. It actually made, didn't it? But didn't do that well. But no, I think it's a really good film. So anyone at Halloween, what should they be watching Halloween night?
They should be watching out for clowns, as I understand it.
That's true. Or watching the neighbour through the window. But if they're not doing that, no, seriously, I reckon if you're going to watch a film Halloween night, you have to watch Halloween 1,
Absolutely.
Halloween 2,
Absolutely.
Halloween 3,
Well, not for everybody, but absolutely for me.
Halloween 3. Then I'll probably watch Halloween 4.
The Return. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That one does feature Michael Myers.
Yeah. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to play the special. Play the special.
It's a little test. Like Mythbusters, but not like Mythbusters, because that would be plagiarism.
We're Schlockbusters.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is...
We're going to put these masks on. And we're going to play the theme tune for Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Right, we're going to actually watch the same bit in the film that the kids watch, with the flashing pumpkin, the TV special that the evil toy maker was trying to get the kids to watch today. So we're going to put these on, listen to that, and you're going to actually watch it and see if snake, slug, shit, slime comes out of us.
That sounds dangerous.
Okay, well, we're men like that. We're fearless. Okay. Are you ready to tune in?
Absolutely.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the horror-thon.
Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shark. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween.
Oh God, no! No, God, no! Get that mask off of me! Get it off! Get the mask off! No, they're fine. Nothing my end either. No, not at all. Anyway, please watch Halloween 3. We're not sponsored. Do we make anything off of it?
I bloody hope not.
I hope we do, actually. It's when we're going wrong. Anyway, have a great Halloween. It's a happy Halloween 217 from me, Tony, and...
Tobias Tannhauser.
Tobias
Beast
Tannhauser.
wishes. What have we learned today from Halloween Free? Well, we've learned that going off with strange girls to small towns to investigate the death of their father is not a good idea, folks. We've learned that dating girls that eventually turn out to be robots is a really stupid idea. From a business and entrepreneurial standpoint, we have learned that making robot masks that contain spiders and snakes is a really dumb move and does not have much in the way of repeat investment. It's not something I can imagine Richard Branson doing anytime soon. Until next time, Beast wishes.